It's a conspiracy to wear me out.
The very word secrecy is repugnant in a free and open society.
You're in violation of secure communication procedures, Commodore.
So we just went ahead and fixed the glitch.
There is no America. There is no democracy.
Our fifth objective, a new world order.
There are no nations. There are no peoples. There are no Russians. There are no Arabs. There are no third worlds. There is no West.
Right-wing conspiracy.
What do you call it when the assassins accuse the assassin?
A new world order.
Thank you for plugging in to the Stones Unturned podcast.
Well, just a second there, Professor. We fixed the glitch.
I'm your host, Professor Thomas Henry Horan.
He reads everything.
Hello there, you lucky devils. You better bet your bippies he reads everything. So, where was I yesterday? Another interesting thing happened. Yesterday, about 2 a.m., the power went off. And they got it fixed. The maintenance guys here are first class. They worked all day in the heat and got it going again late last night. So Tuesday, I was actually feeling great. I got some sleep. I was feeling great. Thought about doing a stream. Oh, tonight I will sleep. Hi, Baby Bull. Hi, Alpine. So let's take another look at the new website and what's in it for you. You do not have to pay at the moment. You won't have to pay until there's something on there to read. But tonight I'm going to attempt to set up, I'm going to just jump into some current topics and show you how you can do this yourself on the website. Right now, there wouldn't be any reason to pay anyway, but I may have to do some private live streams on there. So that may be the next feature I add. We'll see. Wow, I'm tired. I didn't even do shit. It was kind of fun. This place was built in the 70s, and it was like the 70s. There was no air conditioning, no TV. Just standing on my porch, because it's open, and it was very windy. It's kind of closed in, kind of open, but it's totally out of the sun. And it was kind of cloudy anyway. And just standing in like a wash tub full of cool water, splashing my tootsies, and just pouring the watering can over my head every 5 minutes, and just trying to stay cool. And people were outside on their porches and their patios trying to stay cool. And there was no internet. There was nothing to do except go back to the 70s. So it was kind of bizarre and kind of neat. I wouldn't want to do it again ever as long as I live. Oh, I used to work in that. So that's my excuse. Let us jump into, here's an example of a contribution made by Baby Bull. So when you get logged in, it looks like this from your view. You click on slates. This is my version of slides, stones, slates. Get it? It's also educational. You could do any kind of research on this. Not on my website. This is True Crime Conspiracy, but you can have your own version of this website. You can even monetize it. That's probably going to be $20 to $25 a month. But yours will be even more user-friendly as far as the AI tools I'm going to show you that I use. But let's take a look here. We've got a new contribution. And I will show you what happens and how you get pumpkin stickers. This is a submission by Baby Bull. This is an article on Medium by Criminal Justice Chris, the 1977 Valentine's Day Massacre, The Forgotten Siege by mass shooter Fred Cowan at Neptune. So we can read this article if we want to. Here's Baby Bull's comments. Jack Cassera, part of Neptune's management team at the time, and his wife Nan once rented a room to David Berkowitz, better known as the Son of Sam. So on and so forth. This is wonderful. This would be digested by the AI. So let me go to my view. I think I can show you this. If you get your own page, and you can do any kind of research. Mine, the paradigm, and I'll show you what that means in a minute, is True Crime Conspiracy. You can have your own paradigm. It can be the history of Renaissance art. It's probably, text-based history, anthropology, What are some others? It's not a real math and physics based website, research website, at least not yet. But you can have your own version of this. So I go to the moderation panel and I will approve that article. And I messed up. Let me go back to slates. I didn't mess up. I lost my place. Valentine's Day Massacre. Now I should be ready. Add to AIQ. So this way you control the cost of the AIU. So add it to Q, and then I can click resume. One analyzing. I'm going to clean this up a little bit, have the buttons maybe in more obvious places, but here's what AI can do for us. It can help us read. So you see here, once again, you can see this from administration view. AI was running. Now I go back to that article. I can come back at any time. Look at all. These are not just tags. It pulled out 25 tags. You can add tags. I can add tags. You should, as users, you should. I'll go back and see if I can add tags in a minute. You cannot add entity labels. This is the AI learning as we post. But learning, it's a funny way. Okay, but look, 25, these are entities. So like people, like Himmler. An object, the .308 caliber Sacco German semi-automatic rifle. A person named William Hegarty. Maybe he'll never come up again. But if he ever does come up again, the system will notice. Look at all these people. There's another one. Wolfie Schickelgruber, David Berkowitz, Fort Dix, number 40 Woodbury Street. It's going, and it's not just tags. It's going to, and then what we'll do when this is done, I'll take the raw data and start all over, and it'll create a new blob. These are the HUFI. These are the HUFI of the blob. Then you can add your own comment. Now these will be, there can be data, which would be a date or somebody's birthday, or another comment about why this slate is interesting. These are automatically threaded discussion boards, which are automatically linked. Now, at this time, you do not yet have access to the discussion board because I'm not quite finished building it out yet. And I want to get the notifications done, but you do notifications last. The next thing is, and see, Baby Bull should now be able to go back to that article. Here I am logged in as a lucky devil. Tags. I should be able to add a tag. I could add a link. If I don't want to make a slate out of it, I could add a link to an article. You can add a link to an article or an image that you think goes along with it. And if I approve it, now I approved Baby Bull's submission. He got a pumpkin sticker for that, which right now are also called stones. It's a 1-for-1 correlation. We'll see how that goes. But there will be a way you'll be able to add your own tags. It's ridiculous. Or you can link slates. If there's another slate you think this goes with, you can link the two of them. And you just put your opinion of whether they're linked and why they should be linked. And this is how you will contribute. There will be, it should be working, is it not working now? You'll be able to, maybe it's only working on some pages. There will be a dictate to text. You'll be able to dictate your notes in case you have trouble typing or you're getting like me and you're too lazy, old and lazy to put on your glasses. But you can see these entities go along, and then maybe this will give you an idea. Bennett Gershman, I know that son of a gun. And 79th Engineer Battalion, whatever. Maybe this is all off in the weeds, but AI will take that into consideration. Let me go back to my moderation screen and see what else we got going on. Here's another article. Or is it the same one? Okay, user notified, but you're not notified. I don't have the notifications completely plugged in yet. So, these are some of mine that I submitted. And let's talk about this Berkowitz one first. I should be able to go to this straight from here. I'm going to approve it. These interfaces will get a little fancier, blah, blah, blah. When I get all of my PowerPoints uploaded, then some my other files uploaded, the site will be worth paying for maybe. But you'll be able to contribute for free. You just won't be able to read the site or use the AI search tools until you pay. But even then, there'll be July 1st, the Lucky Devils open permissions will expire. You'll have to upgrade to a Junior Buckaroo subscription, but those will be free trial for a while till I get at least most of my stuff uploaded. So let me go to, was that what that was? No, this is a file I uploaded. Craig Glassman displaying letters he supposedly received from David Berkowitz. You should be able to leave comments on these now. Show AI analysis. This is a summary of what you're looking at. We can see some handwriting in the letters that Craig received, and we can ask ourselves, does this look like Berkowitz's known handwriting? So these are some of the automatically generated entity labels like David Berkowitz. Whoa, we've got several references to David Berkowitz. White Plains, New York. Craig Glassman's name will start popping up. These are normal tags. Let me see who can add a tag to this slate. Now, they're not necessarily, you can start organizing slates according to your own collections, but I'm postponing that a little bit. I want information coming in, not going out, not yet. Go to Documents, Craig Glassman displaying letters. Can I add tags? Rerun OCR, that should not be open to you. Okay, it's not doing anything. Thank you so much, Medley. I am actively shopping for my Father's Day present now. Can you add tags? You're supposed to be able to add tags. Did I not roll out an update? But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to start putting slates together for the show instead of using PowerPoint slides. And I'm extremely tired, so I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to grab Medley's money, and I'm going to run for the members-only live stream in 5 minutes before I pass out. I am so tired. I'm old. There's no argument about it. I am old. But this is how we're going to do it. Maybe you shouldn't have done members only. I'll show you what kind of research you can do. Let me just go ahead and show you. Let's do this. I'm going to go and find some articles that I pinned this week. I don't care how you pin them. I just want the links. And so let me do that. This one. I may need a nap. Never mind my childish. Let's get to it. Here we go. Here's an article in People magazine. So this is an online article. I'm going to add an article. Click autofill. Site blocked autofill. But we do have the title. We just don't get the author's name, which I will copy and paste. Because I'm nice. And we do want the publish date, which is June the 18th, 2026. I'm going to fix this little input window here because my annotation is it's not what you think. No, not about her mother. It's all about her game show. She wasn't taken off, she wasn't missing from the Today Show because of news about her mother. This is another fluff piece about her game show. Add article slate. Now I will go on here as admin. I will go to moderation. Might not need moderation because it's me. No, that's not right. You should have need moderation. The power goes off for 1 day. Approved. Slates. Maybe I didn't say the slate. Online articles. Why Savannah Guthrie is missing. Add to AIQ. See, I'm supposed to AI it first and then approve it. So maybe added to the queue. So if I go back here to my view as admin, I go to slates, it should tell me pending, start processing. So you can have a whole queue and see how many need to be running. You will not have to worry about this as much. You're going to be paying premium money for premium AI that you don't have to. But to get the free credits, I'm doing it this way. And I need to kind of keep an eye on what it's doing before I really turn it loose. Before I promise you something, I need to make sure it's really working. So let's go back to online articles. Here we go. Us Weekly Magazine, The Today Show, E! News, Entertainment Tonight, Savannah Guthrie, Rachel McCready, People Magazine. We have 20 tags: absence, career, celebrity news, digital news editor, E! News, People Magazine, television personality. Now let's read the article and see if we can come up with more notes. Guthrie was noticeably missing from Wednesday and Thursday. Guthrie shared updates